Hello, this is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2026. So, if y'all get a chance, look at my readings for the prior years, because energy is timeless, and then readings can they can resonate. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the old school way that I would do y'all's reading. And I'm going to use my old spread to let you know what's going to go on. Now, I will be incorporating a singles at the end of the reading for single Tauruses. So I am going to clear out the energy right now so I can do y'all's reading. Help me. All right. So I have these new foil decks, and I think, would you say they're the rider weight or they're something weight? I don't know. Let me see if I have. No, I don't. I think I put up the deck. I don't know. It's something weight, but let's just call it the rider weight. All right. But they're both, you know, the only thing is that they're foil. But they're pretty, you know. So I'm using these decks for y'all's reading. And I'm shuffling on camera so y'all can see that I am actually doing this reading. Now, I am not doing any other, I'm only on YouTube, but I am going to be creating another channel for collectives. So I will make sure that I put that on my channel so y'all can subscribe to my other channel as well. So this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2026. Make sure that you look at your 5th and your 7th house, because this possibly could relate to you for if you're a 5th or 7th house Taurus. Also, look at your North Node, too, because possibly, you know, if you're in your North Node, you're operating in your North Node, then, and it's Taurus, and, you know, this can apply to you. But go to Cafe Astrology and make sure that you go to the natal charts or the birth charts, and you know your date of birth, place of birth, and your time of birth. And you'll be able to get all that. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2026. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Venus. Kind of want to get these readings out because I was slacking some. And this is to clarify your reading. This is another deck. Real pretty. I like it. Sure, I got last time I had a King of Swords that was in my drawer. Good Lord, what was that? I had a King of Swords that was in my drawer for I don't know how many readings, so I gotta be careful. These are slippery. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Venus for January 2026. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Venus for January 2026. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus for January 2026. I'm going to be using an oracle deck for y'all singles reading at the end. So, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus for January 2026. Now remember, take what applies, chunk the rest it down. Energies can be vice versa as well, all right? If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, all right? Some of it can be your reading. Look at your, if you're Taurus Sun, or, if you're Taurus Rising, I mean, just pair it up. If you're a Aries Sun and a Taurus Rising, look at both readings, because with readings, it's like puzzle pieces, okay? You could, have resonate with both. Like, I will tell you, for example, I had where I was getting some money in my sun sign, and in my rising sign, it told me that I had something important coming in the mail. So that was the money that I was getting. So, that's how it happened. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Current situation for Taurus for January 2025. There you go. Look at Taurus, Emperor, crossing. Ten of Swords reversed, all right? What is Taurus bringing in the month of January 2026? Ace of Pentacles reversed. What is the person dealing with Taurus bringing in January 2026? Oh, Queen of Pentacles. And the outcome for Eight of Swords. Underneath the deck is the Eight of Wands reversed. Go ahead and kind of move it a little bit. All right. You got 2 8s. I see, of course, earth. I see air. And I see fire as well. Aries. Sorry. Why is the Emperor here for the current situation? Okay. Explains that Ten of Swords. The current situation I feel that you are, if this is you or it could be another person, I keep getting the sense of right up underneath my nose. Right up underneath my nose. I keep looking at the Emperor's nose. There has been some sneaky activity right here. The Seven of Swords is right here. Somebody was doing something sneaky or deceptive when nobody was home. I keep getting that. I get that. Like when somebody would leave, somebody was doing something sneaky and deceptive. You have the Chariot reversed. Now, this could be a sideline story for somebody. I feel like somebody's car could have messed up, or somebody's car could have messed up, or you didn't leave somewhere. Like you were supposed to leave and you ended up not leaving, and somebody caught someone doing something sneaky. A person is out in the cold. And also, I feel like this has put a damper on the relationship where it possibly is at a stalemate. It is not going forward. The crossing is a Ten of Swords reversed. Let's clarify this. Oh, hate that. Here goes another 8. 888. Eight of Pentacles reversed underneath the deck. What's crossing is that there was a situation that was, I feel like it was supposed to be ended. Somebody was supposed to end. There was supposed to be an end of a cycle that was not, it did not end, okay? And it could be somebody was still, they were either breadcrumbing or giving somebody money from the past. Like the person felt bad, or they were in despair or something. They were grieving. They felt bad for they were either giving time, affection, they were giving something to someone, and they felt bad. And possibly because somebody could be out of work, or they chose not to work on something with they chose not to work on something with someone. They weren't putting no effort in it. What are you bringing? You bringing the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords. Strength card. Underneath the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. You are very much in your strength. And I feel like you are holding all the pentacles. And you are possibly putting an end to a beginning, maybe. You're putting an end to something of an opportunity for financial. Putting an end to something. You're not going forward in some type of financial endeavor. What the other person coming towards you is bringing the Queen of Pentacles. So it's almost like you could be dealing with another earth sign. But I feel like this person could be displaying like you. Like they want you. I feel like they're saying they want you. They want you back on track. They want you. Okay. Oh, Queen of Swords reversed. Damn. Okay. They're wanting to work. They're wanting to work on something with you. Clarified with the Queen of Swords reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Swords. So we have 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 devil energy right here. And there are all these swords in here. This other person, there could be, this could be you. Like they're like, they can't believe it. Like this person is in a state of, they're in a Nine of Swords state. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, what, you know, everything happened so fast. Like, oh my gosh. In the energy, if this is not you, this is a person that is very, the lady is peed off, okay? Mad, but there's like a manipulative woman right here. And she is like, it's weird because she wants to come out of conflict, or you're not wanting to deal with her. Or no, I don't think it's you. It's that this other person's not wanting to deal with this woman. It's like this woman went and brought in some crap. Like whatever it was, she brought in something. Like she manipulate. There was something. There's a manipulative woman right here, okay? And it's almost like, you know, when somebody, if this is you, you done said what it is, and you're like, you know what? I said what I needed to say. I'm not fixing to go back and forth with you. I'm gone. But if this is somebody else, this is a very manipulative person. And this person, it's almost like when they did what they did, like they took off. Like, but I feel like you don't even, this person doesn't even want to deal with them. They're like, you know what? But it's like suspense, like you are left with the whole shebang. Like, well, you're not left. The person dealing with you is left with the whole shebang. And the outcome is the Eight of Swords. Like somebody is tied. They're bound. They're like, oh my gosh. They're stuck with something. Their mouth is not bound, but their eyes and their body, in their head, it's like they feel like they don't know what to do or say. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it. Two of Pentacles reverse. Four of Swords underneath the deck. There's no collabing. The Page of Cups is reversed. I feel like whatever apology that possibly this other person is now, for some of y'all, Let me see, because I'm getting that someone feels like they're stuck, they're bound. Like, I don't know what to do or say to get out of this. There's no collabing. And the other person is kind of like closed off. For some of y'all, I want y'all to make sure that what you see and what's going on is not, it is the truth. And it is not what someone wants you to see purposely. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this woman, this is not a good woman right here, okay? She's a manipulator. And if somebody is doing something manipulative to spite someone else on purpose to make them think that there's something more than what it is, I'm just going to tell you, for some of y'all situations, I mean, there could be some, jicky crap going on. I mean, the way I view it is, if you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all should be able to talk. Y'all should be able to come to each other and talk and ask each other and be honest with each other. A lot of times it's honesty that, honesty and being upfront and communicating is what helps a relationship, but that takes a relationship down. And if they're doing something kind of sneaky, that's not good. Even if you're wanting to help somebody out, it's not good. Because if your other partner does not know about it, then that just kind of creates it opens a door to many possibilities that can be behind that door, Yeah, just make sure that whatever it is, that you get clear clarification of whatever it is, and you are not jumping the gun on something. But if that other person doesn't want to give you clear confirmation of whatever is going on and everything, then yeah, there is something going on there. Let's look underneath the deck. Nine of Swords. Here goes the Nine of Swords. Somebody is in a state of anxiety about a breakup of a love affair. There goes another nine. Someone is waiting. They're waiting to hear back about, like a relationship, They're waiting to hear back from a relationship. Okay? The Fool is right here. The Five of Swords reversed. Somebody is saying that they do not want to, they don't want someone to start over, to go and have a new beginning. They don't want the other person. They're wanting to come out of conflict. See, that Five of Swords is right here, and it's right here again, and it's reversed. This person doesn't want to argue. They don't want to fight. They don't want to, for you to go and have a new beginning and start off and, everything. Four of Swords with the Eight of Wands. I don't know if that 8 was reversed. But I feel that there's going to have to be a period of healing. Isolation. There's retreat. Now I want to say that this was reversed. I think it was reversed. If not, I'm going to read it two ways. Somebody's going to want to go and take some time to themselves so they can heal. And they can kind of pray, meditate, think about the situation during that time. The person can, there's going to be a stop to whatever the relationship is. It's going to be on hold or on pause. Possibly somebody's going to get blocked. They're going to block off their energy. There's just going to be a block. If it was right side up, then this healing needs to happen in order for things to move forward again. So let me see about the single Tauruses for the month of January 2026. I'm sorry, my eyelashes were kind of messing with me and my eye was itching, and then I was like, oh. Single Tauruses for the month of January 2026. What can you tell me is for the single Tauruses? The month of January 2026. Huh. SOS. Lift off. Frenemy. Underneath the deck is skirt. Quick getaway. The runner escaping. For the single Tauruses, I'm going to read this two ways. Well, I'm going to read this one way. If you are becoming single for this point on right now, after this happens, I feel that you are going to go and take some time out. You're going to take some time out. And I feel what you are going to do is you are going to see in this time out, you're going to see that this other person, that there was somebody around. Now for the single ones, for the ones, you know, single, I feel like there's somebody around. There's somebody around that is two-faced. They have hidden intentions. You're going to see this whenever you go into that zone of healing. You're going to see this. You are going to want to get away from whatever this is. But it's very important that y'all get clarity on this, because sometimes I kind of feel like you could be leaving and not wanting to get any clarity, and you need to get whatever clarity you need to. But I feel like this is going to come fast. You are going to find out that whoever this frenemy is right here, this could possibly be this person right here, that you are going to see that this person was in the mix. I really feel like that. I don't get a bad vibe from this person, like somebody was being like deliberately betraying. They just did something for someone and it got taken the wrong way and blown up the wrong way. and maybe, you know, regarding your issues, you need to take some time out and to think and to rest and meditate on it. So this is your reading, Taurus, for the month of January. I will be back mid-January to do February's reading. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.